out. You're already playing games to get warmed up, I see. What the crap are you playing? Wow, this actually looks like a pretty decent game in comparison to what you're going to be playing. You're live. Yes, I see you. Let me go ahead and capture your screen over here. Gotta have a little Twilight Princess for today, you know? Twilight Princess was such a good game. I don't think anybody is going to dispute that. That game is solid. Okay, we've got a Land Before Time game going on Card of the Heart side. Chilling, waiting for Wandering Mind. Whenever you're ready to start streaming Wandering Mind, feel free to do that. Rainbow Kitters, you're disputing that? Is that because I don't know. Twilight Princess was super awoo. Indeed. Polar Express was a while ago. And yeah, this is based off of the movie, the Tom Hanks movie. So I hope you're excited for this. Oh, you found it super boring? Okay, okay. That's fine, that's fine. If you didn't love Twilight Princess, I'll forgive you. Tall Mountains World 3-2. These dinosaurs are super inspiring. How long do we have really have 3 minutes of this? No, I can't handle that. You found Twilight Princess a lot less boring than Wind Waker. Well, too bad, because we've got Wind Waker music here now. Yeah, Wind Waker, I don't know. Wind Waker had some really good things. And I'm not sure if I necessarily loved it, but there were some great things about it. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. That bass is blasting out. Okay, so Wandering Mind, whenever you go online, let me know. Wait, there wasn't a water dungeon in Wind Waker? What? Okay, that seems weird. Wag the Dog, thank you for the host. By the way, a super good job. I really enjoyed that, man. You did a great job. I'm sad that you didn't get the victory, but I'm happy for Zachy there. I don't know, Zachy stole that victory for Fester's quest. He snatched it away from me, so I have to be like super proud of him as well. We have done one N64 game so far, and that was a pretty fun match. That was Earthworm Jim 64. That was enjoyable in ways. It wasn't the best game. Glover's the classic. Yeah, I've beaten Glover personally, actually. It's like it's a bad game. Once you get used to it, it's actually kind of playable and it's kind of enjoyable. But yeah, Earthworm Jim was something. By the way, for the runners, Cards of the Heart, Wandering Mind, I recommend doing English since there are in-game tutorials. If there's going to be a third one, there probably will be. We're a ways off, Wag the Dog, but I'm glad that you had fun. We are going to plan on having a third one. Like, there's just already so much demand, you know? People are like, do it. Wandering Mind is going live. Okay, cool. Let me chill for a bit. We'll get that captured as soon as possible. Oh boy. German, of course. If you can read German, then you can do German. But with it's a fair warning, with the in-game tutorials, you may not wish to do that. I need to recapture. Ooh. XSplit, why would you do this? Oh my gosh, okay. XSplit, I hate you. I thought I almost crashed the computer. That was a little worrying. Go ahead and do really need it centered with gosh. Please. Don't be a butt. Don't be a butt. Don't be a butt. XSplit. What a jerk. Is that going to be fine? That will be fine. Okay. You stuck with OBS Classic. Well, okay, cool. With that said, I think things are captured. Let me go ahead and work. Cards of the Heart, I'm going to work on capturing your lovely music. Let's see how it sounds. Is that loud enough for chat, or should we ask him to turn it up? What do you think, chat? That's perfect. Loud enough. Okay, people are saying it's loud enough. Okay, I'm checking with them to see if they are ready to go. Wandering Mind is ready. Cards of the Heart is ready as well. Okay, and I am wishing them the best of luck. Everybody in chat, be sure to do that as well, because everybody needs luck when it comes to these games. Oh my gosh. I am very excited from some Polar Express. This is a game I never, or a movie I never watched. Oh, the frog. Oh no, indeed. Good luck, but best of luck. Have fun. Wandering Mind has a good name. Cards of the Heart is one. Christmas Eve, as soon as we see movement, we will start the timer. And there we go. The most inspiring of games. It's a candy cane. Okay, so this is Polar Express. And luckily, it's got some lovely Prince of Persia type of controls. You can run as Cards of the Heart has discovered. Cards of the Heart already took a little bit of damage, though, from that suitcase. Ooh, those evil suitcases. This looks like the Home Alone 2 engine. Good to know. So as you see at the top right, there are bells, and those bells are going to be very important for the players here. They need to collect, I believe, all 3 of them in order to pass the stage. Cards of the Heart is getting his second. Unfortunately, taking damage from the steam, we may see a death in the first stage. Okay, B button to grab a box. I love that victory music whenever they get more of the tutorial stuff. Okay, Cards of the Heart, crawling around, yum, hot chocolate. Name a good game where you get hurt by luggage. I can't. I literally can't. Yum, hot chocolate. Good job. Wandering Mind felt yum indeed. Cards of the Heart is through. He's going to be flipping the switch and putting the brakes on the train. Very nice. Okay, Zindictive, I'm glad that you know this game. Cards of the Heart is currently in the lead. He is on to the second stage. And yes, everybody loves doors and, ooh, cabinets that hurt you. Definitely a trait of quality gameplay here. Buffer strats on Card of the Heart's side. Wandering Mind, meanwhile, trying to get past this steam. But unfortunately, it's getting a little too steamy for him. He is almost dead. He's out of hearts. I'm going to try to refresh Card of the Heart's stream. It shows that he's offline, though. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we do have a dead stream. Well, welcome to what sometimes happens. Hey, what can you say? We're playing bad games. Let's turn up our Wandering Mind sound. Nope, we have no sound on his. Okay. Splice strats. He's splicing. Oh, no. With that said, Wandering Mind is currently getting through this stage. He has all 3 bells. He should be able to finish this and move on. Looks like Cards of the Heart is doing S-hard strats. Okay, I'll go ahead and also tweet at Cards of the Heart. And just so that we make sure, is he in our chat? I don't see. You think he isn't paying attention to the chat? That's why in the rules we tell people to stay in chat. Let me see. I'm tweeting at him. Let's see. Streams never die. He might have internet trouble. Yeah, let me check the chat. It's possible. I'll see if he tweets at me. Okay, I'm also sending him a direct message on Twitch. We are pulling out all the stops to see if we can get Cards of the Heart back online. Hopefully, but yes, thank you for the host, by the way, Bis Clairvet. It looks like Wandering Mind is going on. Oh, you dropped completely? Ooh, that's rough. Okay. He's already quit and changed games. Okay, I'm checking in chat to see if we need to pause as he works to get online. Oh, nope, he's on. Good. Let me refresh his stream one more time, and here we go. We have some beautiful, beautiful action going on here. Both of them trying to get bells. It looks like Cards of the Heart has discovered treasure. Has Cards been making progress during the downtime? It looks like he has, yes. Okay, Wandering Mind is still continuing forward, collecting life. Yeah, that's my theory. Just, if you go offline, if you can keep playing, then keep playing. If you can't, then, you know, give us a heads up and ask us to pause, and we can ask them to pause. So, yeah. Looks like Cards of the Heart has the pogo stick. Okay, Wandering Mind is restarting the stage, it looks like. That pogo looks like, yeah, it looks pretty dumb. Why would you do this on top of a train? Never do this, children. Okay? You're all my children, I guess. It's kind of weird. Weird little family. Oh no, the pogo broke! Terrifying stuff. What are you gonna do, Cards of the Heart? Okay, luckily it was not a big deal. And he is continuing on. Wandering Mind is pulling the box. It looks like... Okay, I think we'll have to see when one of them finishes the stage, but I think Cards of the Heart is actually on the third stage. I could be mistaken. Daddy sent ya? Ugh. No, please. You live for danger, Tofu Cat? Like, I know Wandering Mind, this is still the second stage. Okay, Cards of the Heart has finished the stage. Danny is saying this is a puzzle platformer. Okay, Cards of the Heart is moving on to stage 3 right now. So good, good, good. Yeah, pushing... Oh, no. Okay, we've got a skiing stage. Yeah, whenever you have to push boxes on to switches, you know you've entered the territory of a puzzle platformer. Wow, this is beautiful. Are you allowed to have puzzle platformers? Sure. Tom Hanks doing a good job skiing. This is inspired if I've ever seen it, you know. Okay, Wandering Mind has all 3 bells. He just needs to get to the end of the stage. Not too much more work to do this. Okay. This is... I mean, this works. This isn't the worst platforming that we've ever seen in a video game. Definitely seen worse. But why would you be doing this on top of a train? I don't understand. And why would the train be going through all of these gates? Yeah, okay, Card of the Heart's taking a little bit of damage. Is this easy? I don't believe this is the hardest thing in the world. It's a game. We're still really early on in the game, and I think they did make something that was relatively easy to begin with. Oh, Card of the Heart's doing some nice dodges. Like, there are a lot of health pickups throughout this. So I'd say that this isn't spectacularly difficult. Looks like Wandering Mind has a pogo stick. He's enjoying that. Okay, Wandering Mind trying to go down. He's trying. Okay, Card of the Heart's onto another section of this train. Wandering Mind still inside the train, trying to figure out what to do next. Wow, this is hideous. Okay, come on, train. Gotta steer the train. Gotta make sure that you don't die as a conductor. Oh boy, Card of the Heart stayed on the left. Yeah, this part does not seem very difficult at all. But yeah, we have all the Mode 7 available to us in this section. Unfortunately, Card of the Heart's missed some candy canes. Devastating tale. Absolutely tragic. Remember, this is a Polar Express game. Of course, there has to be a part where you play as the train, you know? And yeah, this is good Mode 7. Beautiful Mode 7. Okay, Wandering Mind has 1 out of 3 bells. He's going to be grabbing the pogo stick and hopping around at the top. Yeah, indeed. Okay, moving on. This is the first set of stages, so again, we probably won't see too much craziness. Wow. Except for jets of flame killing children, you know. I think if you're conducting a train filled with children, maybe you want to keep the scorching fire level low, you know? Just an opinion, okay? If you have a chance to prevent death by inferno when you're taking children on a night ride, then probably take those steps. Danny, that is good information. Whoa, Card of the Hearts has super invincibility powers. Good stuff. That's just my opinion. My opinion is right to begin with. They signed the waiver. Okay, Card of the Hearts is in the trash room. This is where they throw all the children. Oh, that is unfortunate. No, is it coal? It might be coal. I'm a little bit unsure. I'm not really digging the platforming in this room, though. Okay. Card of the Hearts managed to get up there. Good. Okay. Wandering Mind now on the skiing section. You know, whenever you're playing a skiing game, I think the best place to have it is on top of a train. Definitely good. Card of the Hearts just blasted through that stage. Moving on, episode 5-2. Very, very nice. Let's see what happens in this spooky train episode. Okay, we are getting very close to the announcing the next game, by the way. Next game is going... Oh my gosh. Let me see. What... It's an NES game. I hope you like NES games. You can't go wrong with that. Card of the Heart's flipping a switch. Everybody likes switches. Wandering Mind. I think Wandering Mind has taken quite a bit of damage already. Let's hope he is able to avoid the rest of it. Wow, Card of the Heart's getting wrecked. Ow! And that is Card of the Heart's first death, I believe. Unfortunately, but you know, that's what happens when you're a child in the blazing inferno called this dumb train. Sometimes you die. Okay, better duck under that. What even is this moving thing? It's like we're supposed to put baggage here, but we don't have any. So here's where it would go if we had baggage. Okay, looks like Wandering Mind is pausing for just a little bit. Unfortunately, Card of the Hearts did not manage to get through this platforming section fast enough. Yeah, Wandering Mind. Is it a moving vent? Yeah, let's see. Where is Wandering Mind? It looks like he paused. Okay. Ow, indeed. Everybody getting hurt. This part seems like the first really big peak in difficulty. By the way, Professor Ness, I appreciate you sending me stuff. Actually, even though I'm saying that I checked out that game and I think it's too good, I'm still going to put it on my list for consideration. Because why not? Honestly, you know, I think it recently became really popular as well. and there are reasons. Why am I playing this again? Okay, Card of the Heart on top of the pile of coal, and he managed to become invincible for a short amount of time. Fantastic. That would have been very nice at the part where you just wander around and... Wow, that fall. Too good for Kuso. Is this the North Pole? I believe it's North Pole. But actually, Professor Ness, one thing that you brought up was about stage select. We had a Mega Man DOS game where there were stage selects, and we just kept track based off of who completed the most stages. So not a huge deal. We can work around that. So that's fine if you suggest games that do have a stage select. Oh, Mighty Number 9. You know, someone suggested that. I'm not going to pay like 80 bucks to have people play that game. I don't even know what it's going for right now. We'll say like 40 each. I don't know. Okay, Cards of the Heart has 1 out of 3 bells. Wandering Mind is unfortunately doing the skiing level again. It's a little bit of a rough level. Yep, and we also did enforcing order on one of the games, which I think is fine. Okay, we are at that point where I need to send out the next game. Everybody get excited for the next game, Newbie Spud versus Tifu Burao. And what could it be? What could it be? Oh my gosh, this music is so like low key. Okay, and I just sent it out. The game that they're going to be playing is Spider-Man Return of the Sinister Six for the NES. I hope you are ready for some Spider-Man action. Every Spider-Man game we've had has been high quality. Oh, Spider-Man games are delicious stuff. Pretty Baller 2D racing section. It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, Spider-Man. One of the Spider-Man games on Game Boy was where we got our dear Tim counter. The Tim counter is very important. But yeah, Spider-Man for the NES. This was one that I hadn't actually heard of, but when I played it today, I was like, yeah, I played it earlier today. I was like, there's 100% chance we need to have this game. 100% chance. Card of the Heart's having a little bit of a hard time with the timing here. Wandering Mind is starting to make a little bit of a comeback. I believe he's one stage behind Cards of the Heart at this point. So not a huge separation in this match. Wow, this music is so, like, I could fall asleep watching this game. All right. Wow. Everybody, he's feeling all right. I don't even remember what this dork's name is in the movie. Did anybody ever actually watch that movie? I mean, it was in theaters, but I don't think anybody went to see it. Okay, Cards of the Heart, getting past the door there. Why are there platforms? Why are there platforms in a train? Why do they move? What is the logic here? Who made this train? Did Santa Claus make this train? Why does this train murder children? Maybe it's Santa Claus' dark secret. He's like, you know, I actually want the children to die. Oh, he doesn't have a name? What a kid. They're called train platforms. Whatever. Here's my theory. This is my fan theory. Santa Claus is tired of all these dorks asking for stupid toys, and so he put together this Midnight Express, the Polar Express, in order to kill the children. See? Wandering mind. Bam. Death. Professor Ness. That's a good quote. Let's add that. Call him what a kid. Okay, Tofu Cat, let me add that game to my list. Thank you. Anybody who does want, like, I prefer a Twitter or Discord PM if you would like, but you can also just whisper to me on Twitch if either of those is too difficult for you. Wandering Mind successfully became invincible. Wow, that's great. This film made $308 million? Wow, so inspiring. Wally Bear looked worse. Oh, Wally Bear definitely looked worse. Wally Bear, I think, was worse in every possible way, Dragon Dark. But let's just say you're Dragon Dark, okay? And you need to suffer. You gave me Athena, okay? Athena's because of you, man. What systems are allowed for bad game suggestions? In general, we have the most for NES, NES, Genesis, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy. We also are able to do setups for Commodore 64, Atari we've done, DOS games are completely allowed. It's just that those take a little bit more setup, so we have them less frequently. Have you played Arcade Athena? Yes, I own Arcade Athena. So yes, that is a yes. The Dungeons of Daggeroth. That sounds like a good game. Oh, by the way, at the end of the stream today, we will start the voting for what game from Twosogrande this weekend I have to play. I have a feeling I know what people are going to give me, though. And I'm not going to spoil it, okay? I'm not spoiling it. Card of the Hearts is doing some good platforming. Yeah, this game seems pretty low-key at the moment. Like, there's still death and stuff. That sounds terrible. This game seems low-key. Yeah, there's death and stuff, but, you know. This music is way too calming. Card of the Hearts finishes the stage, getting through. Continue our stages, Dragon Dark. Always continue, never stages, okay? That is my theory. Cards of the Heart is on to train section number 2. Bam! Avoiding that dead end. Let's see how Cards of the Heart is able to do. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Very nice dodges there. Okay. Wandering Mind is still looking for the bells in this stage, while Cards of the Heart is having the best train action that has ever come out for video games. Okay, still progress. Yeah, this is the most anemic Steam engine you've ever heard. It's very quiet. Like, I have a feeling that this is a hybrid Steam engine, you know. It's half Steam and half coal. That's what I would say. or half steam. There's a little bit of electric stuff. How about that? How about that? Wow, Wandering Mind was able to get through that part faster than Cards of the Heart. Cards of the Heart had a couple deaths there, actually. So that's a significant time save for Wandering Mind. He may be able to start making a bit of a comeback here. Cards of the Heart still past that train section. Now it's on to Swinging Death. What is in the background? What the crap is this? I don't like this train anymore, okay? Not a fan, not a fan. 1/3 children, yeah, just toss the children in. That's what Santa Claus would want. The dead children, there are bodies of dead children all over. This is freaky. There's also a child's head. You collect children's heads in order to gain a life. This game is starting to get dark, man. Okay? And not like Dark Man. Dorgan, I have not heard of that game. I will go ahead and add that to my list of things to research. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, it's like this game is all nice and innocent. I mean, yeah, you try to burn children, but who, you know, that's just sort of natural inclination. And then suddenly you have like body parts. And it's scary. Okay, Cards of the Heart has a balloon. I'm glad. Wait. Okay, let me just go ahead and tell you what is wrong about these physics. So, dumb child breathes into the balloon. The balloon floats and is capable of carrying him. So, not only is helium for one balloon not able to carry a single person, like, you know, you'd need a lot of balloons to carry one person, but it was not even helium. He just breathed into it. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I don't like this creepy level. Not a fan. Wandering Mind finishes his stage. Moving on. Wow. One balloon that stupid child breathed into. Okay. It's a magic balloon. Okay, got the candy cane. And moving on. Ooh, creepy nutcrackers. I am not a fan. The balloon has denatured helium inside it. Oh, by the way, it's like Ascension's children. Just know that if Santa ever comes to you, or if anybody comes to you and says, "Get on my train, it is a Midnight Express," say no. Just say no, okay? Look how creepy this train is. You don't want to be on a train like this, okay? Like, seriously, Wally Bear and the No Gang was doing it about drugs, but honestly, Wally Bear and the No Gang should do it about the Polar Express, okay? That would be more important. Santa comes play dead. He's back. Wow. Okay, good. Cards of the Heart managed to get through. That means that he no longer has to deal with creepy stuff. I hope. There's a pile of junk. Okay. I don't remember the movie. Is this pretty accurate to the movie? Does it have dismembered people? Like, I don't know. Okay, Card of the Hearts. Trying to avoid the swinging. There are cards driving around, trying to ruin his day. Not like it's not already ruined. Okay, Wandering Mind. It looks like he'll be restarting the level. Ah, that's rough. You've never seen the movie, and this is very accurate. Okay, that's good to know. Hello, Wark. This is what he's got a paddle ball. Apparently the paddle ball is very effective against people who aren't moving very fast. Okay, Cards of the Heart. Is this a game? It's yeah, this is a game. There are objectives in this game. There are chandeliers. Oh, Cards of the Heart lit the Christmas tree. How inspiring. GBA did have such promise. Okay. Oh, you kill robots with the paddle ball. That is great. And then suddenly it flies off your hand. Why does a paddle ball only have so many uses? That's literally not how it works. Like, I understand a gun only having so many. Yeah, Warwick, of course I noticed you. Oh, they're creepy dolls when someone calls him a doubter? Wow. You doubt in Santa Claus? Let's go ahead and give you nightmares, child. Okay, Cards of the Heart floating around on a balloon because that's totally how this works. What has limited uses? The paddle ball. It's dumb. Oh, Teef, I'm so excited for the Spider-Man game. Like, I can't even contain my excitement right now. You don't even know. Wait, there's an Ultima game where the strongest weapon is a paddle ball? That is inspiring. Okay, Wandering Mind. Continuing on, Cards of the Heart. 1 hit left. Literally 1 hit left. Well, I mean, of course it's literally, like, yeah. Uh-oh, unfortunately, he cannot continue on because you have to have 3 bells to celebrate Christmas. Chaos, that is, thank you for sending that to me. I'll slip it in my list of consideration at least, and I'll take a look. Okay, Wandering Mind, grabbing candy canes, dodging icicles, spooky stuff, but luckily Christmas has been saved for now. He may be moving on to the next train level. I think that's what he's actually doing right now. I've got it! I've come up with a new recipe. Or no, he's just going to drive a train. Okay, Cards of the Heart, still ducking under. What even is this? Why are there swinging, shocking light bulbs? It's weird. This is weird. Oh yeah, we did have, we've had more than one Macaulay Culkin game. We've had multiple at this point. Okay, Cards of the Heart. Wow, these mad dodges. This is starting to get pretty intense for him. He's like, never mind, I'll just grab the ladder. We're not even doing that crap. Look at all these bicycles. They're busted bicycles in the background, just bicycle after bicycle. Okay. Cards is now a wizard. Good job, wizard card. Okay, it looks like Cards of the Heart is trying to figure out what to do at this point. There is just a lot going on. He's got to figure out first where the next bell is, and second, how to actually get there. I'm guessing it's in that door to the left. That'd be my guess. Oh, just an extra life. Whatever. What a dumb game. Wandering Mind is on to the dismembered children level, I believe. Yeah. Spooky stuff. Oh, unfortunately, he took a little bit of damage. That's okay, he's got 10 lives. Not a huge deal. Okay. Ness Home Alone. Oh, yeah, oh, no, we didn't have Ness Home Alone yet for Twosogrande, but we had it for the original, and we also had... What was it? The Super Nintendo Home Alone, I believe? Home Alone 2? I think we had Home Alone 2. That's what it was. Yeah, it's the spookiest level of all levels. Okay, Cards of the Heart. Gonna be opening that door and getting an extra life because those are certainly needed in this game. Wandering Mind has found the next bell. He's only about one level behind Cards of the Heart right now. He's starting to make some serious headway. And he may be able to start catching up. Let's see what he's able to do. Cards floating up. He has the last bell. He's like, I don't even want the stupid one up. Let's just finish this level. I'm done with this crappy, like, trash train car. It's stupid. Yeah, I can't blame you, Cards. Go ahead, go to the end of the level. Ooh, wind up cars. Just imagining Tim from Grand Illusions would probably like those. Cards of the Heart jumping around, and the end of the stage. Fantastic. Wandering Mind has discovered the balloons for the first time, getting a bit of a taste of them right there. Okay, Cards of the Heart is on to the next stage. Wow, apparently the trash just gets kind of crappier. And you can stick your head into a box and clip partway into it. Both of them are making some pretty significant progress. All you remember is CGI Tom Hanks in the hot chocolate scene. Oh, gee. Yeah, that's pretty much all I remember. We did sing a version of the hot chocolate song for choir. I don't remember what choir it was, but we did that. Would you rather have coffee or hot chocolate? Oh man, Teef, no question there. Coffee. I don't know. It's just usually when I have sugary drinks, I get a headache. So yeah, I would go coffee probably, like, without a doubt. Mocha's really good though. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was gonna say, if I wasn't sitting here and had a mocha frappuccino from Starbucks this morning, I would be lying, okay? I would be lying. Because both are pretty good. Pretty mediocre rather than terrible. Yeah, I'm leaning towards the mediocre side of things. It's not a great game, but it's not necessarily a bad game. Worth having once, and I think it's being a pretty good race so far, but man, it's not really the worst game in the world. Yeah. But with that said, there's only one worst game in the world, and you've got a different scale. Right now, we are still fairly early on in the tournament, so we still are having some games that are probably not as bad as the worst things that you can experience. Cards of the Heart, unfortunately, died from car to the foot. Definitely a dangerous syndrome. What's rough about death is that you lose all of your progress in the stage. You know the worst game? Yeah, I know. That pink jelly, right? Oh, it's bad. Wandering Mind. Oh, he almost ducked right into that nutcracker guy, but then ran past. Good. Wandering Mind has all three bells. Again, getting just one stage within reach of Cards of the Heart. Cards of the Heart really needs to keep making progress here. Again, that death really set him back. He's definitely going to have to speed through this. You've only gotten fun games? Nick's reports. Let me see what you've gotten, my dear Nix. Spin Dizzy Worlds? Okay, yeah, actually, to be fair, that is pretty much true. By the way, I do want to talk about how awesome you all are. I've just been having so much fun with this tournament. Everything has been pretty fantastic. Wandering Mind just using his paddle ball, and unfortunately ran out of uses. Again, it's done that a paddle ball has only so many uses. I mean, does it break? Does he just drop it? I'm not sure. Cards of the Heart jumping over to the moving platform. Look, Nix, Titus the Fox is bad, okay? Titus the Fox is so bad. And you're calling it a good game? Sorry, let's go ahead and agree to disagree on that one. Spin Dizzy Worlds is better than Titus the Fox. We'll say that at least. It's rough, but it's not unplayable. Wandering Mind got invincibility, and now it's balloon time for him. Again, he's just got to get these bells quickly. Thank you, Tina, for the host there. Oh, Danny, L is the button you press to discard an item. Good to know, good to know. The Dollar Express. Oh my gosh. Alright, Tina. I'll accept that. Oh, here we go, here we go. Wandering Mind pulling out his balloon and having fun. Cards of the Heart is now invincible. Not a huge deal, just going to help him get through this section a little bit faster. I love it. They're like the devs had to think, this place just takes so long to get through. Let's just make it invincible real quick. So that if they grab the invincibility, they can just run through it. That's a good idea, right? You should send me nothing but puns. Geez, what already happens? I'm so hoping Snoopy gets in. We find out in a little more than a week. I hope Snoopy is in to GDQ. There are a lot of people who submitted good things. Ooh, Wandering Mind is getting really close to his third bell on the stage. Cards of the Heart, again, only one stage ahead. And if Cards of the Heart keeps taking damage and going a little bit slower, then there definitely could be a lead change. I'm not saying it's going to happen quite yet. Whoa, CJ Hauser! Thank you so much for subscribing. When did I get partner? It just pretty much got activated a couple weeks ago, so, or a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. Yeah, it hasn't been that long. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Yeah, welcome to this crap. That is what we have with these bad games. Who's ahead? Cards of the Heart by one stage at this point. Again, it's pretty close. How close are we to new emotes? Oh crap, I killed the timer? Oh. Oh no. Okay, so let me go ahead and start that again. Where were we on the timer? "41 minutes. Okay. Yeah, check the VOD. Check the VOD. I'm so dumb. Cards of the Heart, on to the next train section. Okay, we were at 42 minutes. Yeah, well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and call it 43 minutes. So when we hit 17 minutes, that's when we're going to call time. Oh my gosh, I am so dumb. We are really dumb, for real. Nothing like it. Yeah, this is the most professional production you've ever seen, with only the most professional games here. As salty as you are about Titanic, it could have been worse. Yeah, I think I'd rather play Titanic than this game. I don't know, this game... the thing is, it's slow moving in a lot of places, but if you don't do certain things well, it can pay, and you can take deaths, and it can just be rough. This is the best run of today. Oh my gosh, no, it's fine, it's fine. Calm down, it's fine, we're gonna be fine. Okay, Wandering Mind going through the door. Again, because I completely messed things up, we are ending time at 17 minutes. Cards of the Heart is currently 2 stages ahead, but Wandering Mind is really plowing through this stage. Yeah, the important thing is that we finish the match instead of not finishing it. You know, it's fine. It'll be the same match anyways. If it does get really close, then we might want to consider looking more at time, but right now there's enough of a separation that I think it's going to be hard for Wandering Mind to start catching up. But with that said, Cards of the Heart is jumping around. He's got 2 bells at this point. Wandering Mind has all 3. He's going to be finishing the stage and moving on to the auto-scroller train section. Have I said what the next game is? Spider-Man and the Sinister Six. Very spooky stuff. Time broke at 43:24. Okay, good to know, Cadus. Why are there just random gears sticking out of the floor in this village? It's kind of dangerous. Well, to be fair, we've already established Santa is not necessarily the best at safety. And I don't think he likes children anymore. Could it be worse than Spider-Man 3? I'm not saying anything. You'll see. You'll see what happens. I'm making a decision. We're doing 17. That's my decision. Okay. And then if for some reason there is controversy about that, we can go ahead and talk about it. Just to make it easy so that there's not much discussion. Okay. Wandering Mind falling down a little bit. Besides, we had weird stream issues as well. Might as well go another minute or so. It's fine. Wandering Mind playing with the paddle ball, wrecking that robot. Poor robots. I didn't know robots were weak to I was gonna say powder ball, but that's not what it is. To paddle balls. The train lacks polar finesse. Oh my gosh, Corndan. Justin heard it from the other room and just groaned. Okay, I want you to know it was that bad. We need arguments and rematches. No, Red Queen Bella. We need kindness. Oh, with that said, it looks like both of the players are doing fairly... Oh, Wandering Mind has no bells and no hearts. And unfortunately, he's dead. Bam. You're gonna find someone named Bella and stab me with her? That is not very nice, Red Queen Belia. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It just looks like Bella when I don't look closely. Okay, Card of the Heart is on to a door maze. Everybody loves door mazes. Obviously, the most important thing to have in a video game. Oh boy. You know, for a little kid, he has some seriously upper body strength. He sounds a little bit like a cat when he takes damage, though. Okay, Wandering Mind starting the stage over. Ooh. Unfortunately, yeah, we have about 10 minutes left because I completely botched the timer, and it looks like the lead is definitely widening. By the way, I just realized Cards of the Heart actually has a timer on his screen. So let's go ahead and use Cards timer. You wanted professionalism, you're getting professionalism. Never mind. I'm not even doing that. I'm gonna go off his timer though. I accidentally killed the timer. Okay. But Cards has a timer. What in the world? This is the Polar Express. It's a quality game. Oh my gosh. Tofu cat. That is a good timer. I'm not using it. We're gonna go off of his time. As soon as Card of the Heart's timer hits 1 hour, though, we're gonna go ahead and call it time and call it good. So don't worry, don't worry. We're going well. We're going well. Card of the Heart's opening up the chest. He has a balloon, and that balloon is pretty good. Oh my gosh, what is up with these like weird left and right controls when you have a balloon? It's a little bit strange. Why is the pogo stick used to break things? Like, what a dumb thing to have. But both of them have stream delay, Smarmadon. Again, we'll talk about it if it becomes controversial. Cards of the Heart going through a door. 7 minutes left indeed. We have 7 minutes left. We are getting close to calling Tim. Okay, Card is descending down the ladder of truth and justice, I suppose, or just a regular ladder. Santa is not really invested in buying quality equipment for the North Pole. Wandering Mind trying to figure out where to go. Card of the Heart's through a door, running to the left, and there are more doors. Everybody loves door mazes. Oh my gosh, who made this? Card of the Heart's finishing the level, shouting, "Yeah!" What a great kid. What a fantastic kid. He's a good guy. Justin just snuck in. He's laughing about something, and I have no idea what it is. Okay, apparently he's gonna show me, so I'll find out later. With that said, yeah, as soon as I call time, we'll go ahead and call it time there. And we can make a decision later if for some reason it ends up being super close. I'd say, yeah, I apologize about the timer issue there. Sometimes I do dumb things. With that being said, it's amazing that we've had this many matches and I have only messed up the timer Never mind. I'm not even going there. I've only reset the timer once. How about that? As far as I can remember. Only once. Failure to start it. I blame Live Split for that. But that happens a lot. Okay, Wandering Mind, collecting things. Ooh, almost got bopped by the light. He's having a very difficult time with this level, by the way. Card of the Hearts has just been plowing through this game. I think he's figured out a lot of how this works and how to avoid taking damage. Wandering Mind is invincible. Again, he's been doing pretty well. It's just that with the deaths that he has, as well as going a little bit slower finding the bells in most cases, that's what has led to this taking a little bit longer for Wandering Mind. Everyone has issues with accidentally resetting split timers. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Good. Oh, Cards of the Heart, turning himself invincible. Yeah, Wandering Mind is, again, taking it a little bit slow. We've got about 3.5 minutes left before we are finished, and then we call Tim. And we say, hey, Tim, how you doing? He's like, yeah, doing great. And that's about it. Cards of the Heart crawling around. Wow. This is a high-action, high-adventure game called you crawl a bunch and you have icicles fall on your face. Like, I know there was at least one movie out there that taught about the dangers of icicles. Like, come on, A Christmas Story. They faked an icicle falling on his eye because he accidentally shot, like, had the BB from the BB gun hit his eye, so he's like, an icicle fell, because he didn't want to lose his Red Ryder BB gun, you know? You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Indeed, Smarmadon. You know what I'm saying. Okay. Cards of the Heart crawling around, opening up the chest and finding invincibility. Wow, they are both invincible. Who would have imagined? Who would have imagined? Okay, both climbing ladders, looking for the next bells. Wandering Mind only has one bell left in order to beat his level, and then it's a train section. Trains are cool. There are 40 Tims left indeed, Earfolds. Thank you for counting. I appreciate it. You ready for Tim time? Zindictive. Tim stands for time. That's like saying it's time. Wait, Wandering Mind, you're just dying? Wandering Mind. I don't get it. Why does he just go and die? I'm really confused. Maybe he doesn't like this game. That's gonna be... That's my assessment there. Wandering Mind is not really enjoying this game. Cards of the Heart running around, flashing. Good. Yeah, the controls are a little bit odd in this game. Not as odd as Beauty and the Beast. But if you are ready for awkward controls, then the next game is going to be where you enjoy video games. Oh, you think he was trying to death abuse to the beginning of the stage but then he didn't realize he'd lose the bell he collected. You're probably right. Okay, we have 20 seconds left right at this mark. Oh, geez. And we're almost done. Professor Nez, that's not what I meant. Nobody is flashing. Okay, we're calling time in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Timer, stop. Okay, oh my gosh, go ahead, reset to 0. Yeah, I love you too, timer. What a butt. Seriously, what a butt. No, let's go to a different song. So, fantastic. Very, very good job. Cards of the Heart, you take the victory. Wandering Mind is like, I'm no longer have to play this game. Yeah. Justin, can you get me water? Oh, he's being nice. He's pointing at something and is very disappointed with how many messages I have somewhere. But yeah, I'll check that in a sec. Thank you so much, Cards of the Heart. You are victorious here. What a dumb game. This is not a great game, but yeah, we have time. Wandering Mind, you are free. Cards of the Heart, you will still be playing another game coming up fairly soon. But Wandering Mind, you know, you're dead on the inside. Oh, that's sad. But I'm glad that you got to participate. Again, we'll have another tournament later in the future. So, you know, feel free to jump in on that again as well if you would like. If you don't want to, that's fine. No words from the winner? No, the winner is just celebrating on the outside. It does get mazy. Yeah, there is a lot of mazy stuff. You preferred the X-Men game to this? Wandering Mind! Oh, geez, that's saying a lot.